Were those all of our tears falling when you just did that? Yeah. It's obviously bittersweet. You know,
we love this show so much.
We love this show and we love each other so much that even the pond, you know, we do go, okay, I'll take that for the both of us.
You'll miss the pond. No.
But it's the idea, like even the last scene that I had for the pond, or when I was there, not actually in the water, but at the pond, I went out to the edge of the rocks and I just took a moment to try to say goodbye to the pond, just to thank her for everything that she did. Like,
I ran down to the hill after all the lights went off and was like, bye.
Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard. Anytime you leave a show that, you know, you've invested so much, you know, time in is challenging. This one was really hard.
Yeah.
I feel like we have so much faith in our showrunners and our writers. They're so smart and they've done such a beautiful job of weaving together the 4 seasons that I think the hardest part is the saying bye to the people, because I had faith that we could figure out, you know, what was going to happen to our, like, our story and our, like, where we were going with that. But the hard part to consider was not coming back to the set, which became like such a home. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's sort of the bittersweet part for me and
our crew.
Yeah.
Like it was really just like a golden scenario. It's one of those, you know, maybe once in a lifetime kind of situations.
And the show, having gone on for as long as it has, we've become aware of the way that the show has been received, especially among different generations being able to enjoy the show with each other. Like all the messages about like grandparents saying, I watched this with my grandchild, or mothers saying, I watched this with my teenage daughter, and things like that, which I think there aren't too many shows that are bringing people together in that way. And I would chalk that up to the culture that's created by the mother-daughter showrunner team and the just sort of the culture around that, and it's sort of made its way onto the screen, and there's been sort of a healing kernel at the center of this show, which I personally will be sad to say goodbye to, because it's nice to see something move in a healing way when there's lots of healing that's in store, like that's welcome right now.
And especially like having had us, now that we're on Netflix, it's just nice to know that more people will get to see it and enjoy it and love it just as much as we have. And, you know, kind of, it's been introduced to so many people. And so the responses that we've seen, like in any of like social media posts or whatnot, has been so touching and so rewarding that at least we know that the way home will always be here. We'll always have that.
Oh, well, you know, we found out pretty early in season 4, and I think that was awkward because I had just gotten there and I was so excited about being back and seeing the sets. The sets were always home, you know, and they're beautifully decorated, and it takes a lot of energy to create a show like this. I don't think people realize how many hours we work. I think people always imagine it's easy, and it's not easy. And I'm away from home, but yet I'm in this new home, you know. It was disappointing. It was definitely disappointing because you had just arrived and you're so looking forward to it. But we all decided that we couldn't think about that our responsibility was to do a good job. That was what we needed to think about, and creating the very, very best and giving people, our audience, everything that they love about the show and some, giving them even more, knowing that it was going to be the last season, that this was like the big hurrah. We just had to like give it all. And that's what we did. We just, you know, buckled down and did our most beautiful work that we could possibly do.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I mean, a
100%.
time travel show, there's
no
no end to a time travel show. So I think
we could go Jurassic.
Let's go.
I,
sure.
I don't
Go
know if that would be
Cretaceous.
my first
Cretaceous.
choice, but yeah, sure. If it means being with you guys, I'll do anything.
Yeah, I think there's always going to be more stories to tell. And what's great is that, you know, again, as Evan said, like our showrunners and creators did such a beautiful, and Sadie as well, did such a beautiful job wrapping up as much as possible. But I mean, you know, is anything ever really done? We always just there's always Landry never gives up hope.
There you go.
Yes.
If the demand is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it would just depend on the situation, but there's a possibility for, yeah, of course, I would love to see my family again.